Tonight, we watch Seed.
Alright, welcome back to the horror movie marathon thing. Let me just point off ahead of time, which you probably already noticed, the movie is still running. We don't care. It's to the point where we have zero interest in what happens, so fuck this movie. Seed, by the way, is tonight's movie. Tyler, I'll let you start. Acting.
Shit.
The acting is the one thing I'll say isn't terrible in this movie.
General Hammond from Stargate. I don't know. Don Davis is his real name. He made like one little 2-second scene. He was the only good actor in the whole bit.
The other ones weren't necessarily terrible, but, well, I'll get to it.
Yes, they were.
The acting I don't think was terrible. The effects were terrible. The scene we just saw, he bludgeons someone with a hammery dealy.
Old lady with an axe.
He
He started out with little taps, which were good. I enjoyed that. And then he got into a couple
But that was
of
unnecessary.
He got
it was
into
stupid. He wouldn't do that.
I like that. He was like enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
I thought he was enjoying the moment. And then all of a sudden...
Well, now we're getting into story.
When he got into the big thing, and it turned into a CG head...
And the CG was so bad. So bad.
And they made the camera do...
Yeah, very, like, Grindhouse style. Okay, now the big one. Story. There isn't one. So far, a serial killer was implied to have killed a lot of people. I say implied because you didn't see anyone or any evidence that he'd killed one prior to the cops going to his house to arrest him. He killed a couple of the cops. One of them was killed by a booby trap, which technically, if you go into someone's house unannounced and they're not there to warn you off and you get killed by a booby trap, I don't know if you can pin them on that. Like, I think a good lawyer could get you off, or at least get it seriously reduced. But at any rate, he's in Alcatraz, and they're putting him to death, and for reasons that don't fit, because no part of this story could ever happen, he doesn't die. And the cops lie and say he did die, even though they had a third try to execute, and just decide, no, fuck it, we'll just say with the two that it's good, and not even bother trying the third one. And they bury him without, killing him, because they're willing to lie about his death and bury him alive, but they're not willing to put the bullet in his head and make sure he's dead. And then everything that happens after that is even less believable, because he somehow digs himself out, is completely undetected on the prison grounds, kills a bunch of cops, walks around in broad daylight with a fucking mask on that they never took off him in prison. Everything is just bullshit.
Here's the thing. This movie doesn't even know what its own story is about. Because he just told you the synopsis. The dude never gets killed. He never gets electrocuted. But listen to this. I'm going to read word for word what the back of the DVD case says. Seed recounts the supernatural story of a ruthless serial killer who survives electrocution on death row. Prison guards fail to exorcise the evil in this murderer and inadvertently unleash a malevolent monster, resulting in a reign of violence with extreme gore, and it sets a new standard in horror genre. Okay.
Not supernatural.
Not supernatural.
No exorcisms.
He's not a ghost. They didn't need to exorcise. They just needed to murder the fucker in the first place. The fucking DVD case, the people who made the movie don't even know what the fucking movie's about.
Well, that's very clear, because neither does the director. Which, by the way, I want to point out, and I wish I would have known this before tonight, because I wouldn't have included it on the fucking list for this month, is Uwe Ball. Those of you who, like myself, are gamers may recognize him as the guy who destroyed the Blood Rain franchise, and I don't even remember what other ones at the moment, but lots of other video game franchises by making very, very shitty movies about them, too. Apparently, all he can do is make very, very shitty movies. So, I'm going to pass over the scary thing, because the only thing scary about this is the fact that a studio greenlit this project, and go straight to the rating.
0.
I don't know if 0 is an option, but I'm actually going to agree. This is not only the lowest of 1 to 10, but don't even consider this as a watch.
No, alright.
Like, you don't even have to watch this video right now.
The DVD cover, the front and the back, and there's this one picture. Let me show you. The front, it's a girl in the chair. The back, over here, it's a girl with a knife. And then down in the corner, it's 2 girls with the killer dude. I don't know what that's all about. There's only been one girl in this whole movie, and it's someone that doesn't look like the girl.
It was the wife that got murdered.
Oh, right, there was the old lady that got murdered.
Oh, the kid.
And then the kid.
Actually, I want to point out something else, even better. This movie, they, wanted to sell copies, obviously, and it's very obvious why no one would buy it. But, I don't know if you can see on the back, but the movie comes with a free copy of the PC game Advent Rising. The reason it comes with a free full PC game is because this movie is so shit, they need to give you other media to make this worth buying. And it still isn't.
Okay, so we're going to edit out that part I said about the girls because the girls are right here. At least that picture is true. I still haven't seen a girl in a red dress, though.
Neither of these girls are that girl. Or that girl.
Yeah, it's that one right here. They're at the very bottom corner right
Her?
here. Right here. See this picture in the back where I'm pointing?
Yeah.
See these two girls? That's them.
But who's that?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Okay, well, like we said, we didn't even finish the movie.
We didn't finish, so we
We
might
don't
be talking
know or
wrong.
care how it happened, what happens at the end.
Don't care. It's
It's-
shit. It's garbage.
We've lost all interest. In fact, I would actually go back and watch Sunshine again. One of the bonus materials on this thing, I'm going to stop using props in the future, but I really need to point this out. There's a bonus material feature on here where it's called Criticized. How a filmmaker gets back at his critics. I feel like this movie is his revenge on the critics. Woolball said, fine, you think I make shit movies? I'll show you a shit movie. And then he made Seed. Okay, bye.